Hello. So, I'm trying so hard to be the best me because that's what I do on a daily basis is try to encourage you to be the best you because there's just one. And today I'm having a real hard time doing that. Today I have a very, very short fuse. I have for a little while actually. And so I'm having a real hard time navigating that, getting very irritated very easily. And I've just, I think it's okay that sometimes we get to that place. Girls, we talk about these funks at least once a month. But I think it's also, it's not an excuse. Like, you can pull yourself together, and if you can't in the moment, you can still stop yourself, right? And so I'm trying to be better at doing that because I can get very, very angry, very, very snappy. And it's not easy for me to admit that to you. It's not hard for me to admit that to you. But I don't like that about myself. It's something that I'd like to correct. It's something that I'd like to change. And so, a lot to be proud of today. My son won an award. At least he was recognized today writing a story. His story was chosen from the brainstormers today, and they acted it out for the first and second grade classes. And I thought it was so cool, and what an honor for him to see his book come to life. I was really proud. So there's things in my life that I should be proud of. All of my kids give me reason to be proud. My husband gives me reasons to be proud. He's out there working so hard for our family. He's not a loaf on the couch. He's not someone who makes excuses. He's out there doing things. And while I don't make excuses often, I can sometimes slump down and wallow in my lack of ability to correct myself, to stop myself, to make better choices in the moment, to respond better, because that is my responsibility. I'm also seeing things that I don't like in my kids, things that I know that they get from me. My oldest especially, she snaps at all the others, and she snaps at me. And I know that that has a lot to do with the way I snap. And so I understand that there's influence. I understand that there's power in our actions. And so I'm going to try harder to just be more aware, or at least, maybe my response time will get shorter and shorter and shorter as to responding with grace, responding the right way with kindness and thoughtfulness and consideration and respect. I think it takes more power, more control, more significance to be able to do that. I think it's the easier thing to blow up and lose ourselves, right? I think it's the easier thing because it's just the knee-jerk reaction, right? It's the way we react. And oftentimes it's out of our control, which again makes it the easiest because it's not something we're really monitoring, something that's important enough for us to do so. It's important to me though, and I'm thankful that I have a God who sees my heart, but the road, what is it? The path to evil is paved with good intentions, something like that I've heard, and I think intentions are good, but they're not enough. You need to adapt to change, and you need to create that for yourself. It's in our control, and even if it is just at first recognizing when you're doing it and changing it in the moment, reacting at first and then choosing a different response in the middle of it, stopping ourselves, correcting it, then maybe eventually we won't have to do that anymore. Maybe eventually we won't let the smallest things bother us, right? I said a while ago in one of my videos that you're only as big as the smallest thing that bothers you. That one hurt me today. That one hurt me for the last couple days, actually. I've been dreaming of an adventure to have with my family, and we're upon one right now. And I'm so thrilled about it. I have a perma grin on my face, but then there's things that happen that just set me off. And so I know that that's got a lot to do with the time of the month, and I know that, but I'm not going to let that be the excuse, right? There's a way I can change that because it's in my power to do that. So I need to focus more on what I'm excited about. I mean, my husband's kicking butt out there. My kids, they're coming to an end in their school year, which freaks me out. Maybe that's why I'm a little stressed, to be honest. But for the most part, just super excited of what we're embarking upon, and I need to focus more on that. So I hope this finds you well, this video. I hope that you can relate with me. And if you can't, if you're above this already, feel free to comment below. You know, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. I know I'm human. I established that in several videos just a couple days ago too. And so, in fact, I think I named it that. Guys, I get in that productive loop, right? Where if I'm not on it, I can get really bogged down and really upset and let things bother me really quickly. Not getting any traction, not a lot of momentum, but I mean, I'm doing things. Little at a time is okay too. So try not to get down on myself and take it out on everybody else, but so far not so great. So you can be praying for me. Feel free to share your wisdom with me too down below. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and share with your friends too. You know, I think the more encouragement we can give our friends and family, the better. And I hope that's exactly what I'm doing today, is encouraging you to be you, because there's just one. Have a great day.